turn on my mic. Why is everything so quiet? I don't get it. I can turn this up, but it's still pretty quiet. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. I'll wait for people to show up. If people post and chat, it'll be neat. I should turn this down for myself. In the meantime, I'll just put the stream control. Okay. I really want to show this off. I think it's really cool and epic. So if you want to look at it, it'd be neat. Plus they can ask or can be curious about how to do it, which I think is also kind of fun. Where is it? My mic. Don't. It's already down the bottom. Okay. Oh, hello. This music is pretty cool, but I should probably turn this down. What I wanted to show off today, I guess. I'll just start already, and I can put this on YouTube later if people care all that much, which I don't expect people to, but either way. So what I was working on for the past couple of weeks is pretty cool. I think it's basically like because I'm running a Smash tournament or I'm helping run the Smash tournament in late August, which is about one month and like 1 week or something. So I was working on the overlay for it, and I finally got a lot of things working that I'm really proud of. So I'll show off that stuff right now. So this is still work in progress. Not a lot of it is fully done, but most of it is, or at least most of the ideas that I want to get done are done now. So what all works is you can see here at the top over here, you see the name, you see the score, you see that it reads that you're in a team, so it grays out the name, which is kind of cool. Like the team name is going to grayed out compared to the actual name, and same over here. This is a team and this is a person's name, and the score is there. So I have this thing called a stream control. That's a program you can get from, I think, FARP or whatever. If you look up like stream control FARP, you can find it. What it lets you do is instead of having to feed everything into OBS the way you would do like, I don't know, like a text GDI or something, instead of doing all that, what it lets you do is make a window like this, which is first of all really small, so you can kind of put it over here while you're streaming everything over here, like, I don't know, like this or something. Which it's really epic. And second of all, the cool thing about it is that you can edit the name and then you can paste it, and then it will change it in the actual website in a really epic fashion. So I can show you how to do that now. So instead of Chegg over here, which is a player whose name I just pulled up, I can put in another name. First of all, it puts it in the drop down, which is something I had to make. It's not that hard. It's like 2 minutes work. And then I made that. And because this person's team is different than the other person's team, it will show with the team will update automatically, and so will the region. The region, the region here is not different, so you can't really see it. And when I do that, and when I hit save, if you see that the name changed at the top, and I thought that was really cool. It animates, looks really neat and interesting. I can swap it. If, for example, like if the players are in the different order compared to what I think they would be in, I can hit that, and then I can save it, and then it changes everything. And also you see the region photos update, which is not something I used to be able to do until very, very recently, which is Hello, Blaz. I'm just showing off the stream overlay, which is not done in any way, shape, or form. Oh, yeah. Just 1 second. I'm doing something with the announcements on the Discord. These are some loud violence. Are they loud? I can turn this down. What language you use? I use there's HTML. Edit. I just want to make this August 9th. Done. Thanks. Okay. Can't believe you got used with commentators. Yeah. It's just cause I can put it aloof here, I guess. Also, it shows us the drop down over here, and when I update it, it changes the tag. The language I use is HTML, so you can see the streaming controls are JSON. The layout is XML. This is you can see the layout is an XML file for stream control. That's FARP stuff. I haven't done much with it. I've just edited the stream control to make it what I want it to be. If you look over here, you see overlays. This is a Melee PM cam. This is the one I'm working on currently. And this is an HTML file. I can show off what is in here. There's a bunch of code. You probably won't get a lot of it. It's like I don't get a lot of it either. So I can do this off. See a bunch of code over here. And there's a lot of stuff. There's actually not a lot here. A lot of it is very easy. Or like a lot of it is really kind of simple. A lot of it is done by the JavaScript, which is over here. This is the what the hell is going on over here? This is that part. A bunch of stuff is happening over here. Oh hey, Toot's here. Toot helped me with this stuff. So what the issue was for I guess I can show off this. So you see the jQuery. Hey man, that's what the guy gave it to me. I was like, fuck it. So you see the do you miss? I did not miss a semicolon. What are you on about? HTML doesn't have semicolons. Where are you saying this? I did not miss, oh, for the yeah. Wait, does it not? I don't know. It was there, so I just put it in. But the thing that this was the fuck what I'm trying to say. Can you see my mouse? Can you not see? Oh, it's because it's this. I'll hide this. So you can see my mouse. You see these images over here? These images will show up at the start.
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child,
oh, God,
as Melvin spelled.
I don't care about this Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's a terrible book anyway. This image, this thingy didn't, yeah, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, it's terrible. This is J.K. Rowling's gone. Harry Potter's not for Biggie, I'm sorry. So what I'm trying to say, I'm keep losing my train of thought. This image, or these regions over here, they would show up at the start. Just saw that comment. God bless. These things would show up, but then when I would try to change this and do that, these images wouldn't load at all, and it would crash everything. And I didn't understand it for like half a year. Not half a year. Sorry, yeah, like half a day. Also, what the hell? I forget the name. Why am I so bad with names? Ed, yeah. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? So these things wouldn't load, right? So Toot was gracious enough to lend me a lot of time to realize the issue with these images was that in here, if you go over here, these regions were part of like the left and right wrappers, and because they were like loading every time, it made it so the page just crashed every time there would be a change. And Toot figured that out somehow using some supernatural tech, but now that's fixed, so that all works. I still have to implement the images tweening in and out, like you see with the text over here. Like if I change the text, it will the images load in, but the text the text kind of loads in, but the images kind of stay there. It's kind of bad. That'll get fixed in a later update. Oh, hey, Jamie. Uh, Other than that, the only thing that's left really is having a ticker. Obviously, like the art isn't done yet. Haven't got that. That's up to Hugh. As soon as he's done, there will be art. But the idea is to have I can try. Should I show that? I should show that. Where is it? I should show the basic art that we have here. Image. Where is it? There we go. Open link. Save. Downloads. New overlay. So this is what the overlay is supposed to look like. It will be like that soon. Also, I can't see the chat. There we go. Would using IDE make it easier? I'm not sure. Maybe. But this is what the thing is meant to look like. You see the on comms over here. The commentators stuff would replace that over here. Team Wellington Semi-Kings. The images would obviously go in this spot, and I would resize them as well. And then the name goes here, and then the team goes here. Same over here and over here. Nice, Jamie playing Fantasy 14 online. Go get that bread. But and also then the when it says Grand Finals on top here, it would say that on the bottom here. Also, Knuckles is not in PM. That's a we don't talk about that. Also, Judge Tat. Shout out to Judge Tat. And shout out to Finn over here, and I don't know who that is. Can't remember. That's Hugh. That's Charlie. I don't know who that is. I forget. I think that's Finn as well. Yeah, probably. But this is what it's meant to look like, and we will see all that stuff go in there and there and there in the future. This is what the PM and Melee. Is that Lee? Oh yeah, probably. This is what the PM and Melee would look like, because they're 4x3. It's really easy to show this. When it would be oh yeah, what was I gonna say? So for Ultimate, it's probably gonna be like a little bit squished on this side. Like Simi isn't gonna be like the cameras aren't gonna be as big, and there's gonna be some like filler on the bottom or something. Crazy upset Simi equals Joe. Joe didn't know the Knuckles matchup. It's pretty important. It's a big deal. And also the instead of this text over here like this, it would be like a ticker. It would keep flashing through, and it would mention stuff like I don't know, Aloof just lost to Big Gritty 2-0 in winners round 3 or something. Also, hey, that's cool. But wow. So you would see that text flow through, and you would see like, doubles is starting in half an hour or something like that. So that's also an idea that I'm working on. That's the next thing I'll be trying to work on. Between like also trying to resize all the images and put the things in the right place, which I will get done when the actual overlay is done and gets back to me. But other than that, that's mostly it. For the cool ideas, the other cool ideas are this. Like nobody will appreciate this, but actually I can show this here. So people always complain about like their names aren't spelled right. So what happens in my stream control over here is instead of me having to put everybody's name fully, I just put in C, and then it just shows a drop down, and I just hit Chegg, and it just shows SD, and it also puts in the region Wellington, and when I save it, it shows up like that. I think that's really neat, because it's really easy to mess up people's names and or what tag they're using. But with that, it makes it really easy to like, because another thing I can show that's really cool is do I have it here? I think I have it here. Stream overlay. Let's see. So Smash GG is really cool for some things. Really sucks dick for some other things, but we don't talk about it. I should probably not show these entire things. But what happens here is that Smash GG lets you export all the entrants. I should make this smaller so people can't see all the data. But what happens here is that people put in their tags, and then they put in there like, okay, let's look at this. Is there a good one? There we go. Like, for example, over here. Yeah, I made this really small. I don't know if people can read it. You can read it like at the top or something, which is what I want to show here. So if you look at the Jason Joxaz or whatever, I don't know how to say that name. It's probably Joxaz. So you see the JHN Joxaz over here, and then you see the Joxaz, right? Can you see it? There you go. Then you can see the Joxaz over here. So first of all, this is a CSV file. Is it Joxaz? Okay. So first of all, it's a CSV file. I have to edit this. I will delete a lot of this stuff, because I don't need it. But I can make it so that Joxaz, as he has put in the Smash GG, it will be the exact same capitalization. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter over here because everything is capitalized over here. But if it were to be a thing, which it might be, I am not sure. If it were to be a thing, then it will be the proper capitalization for everybody as they have put in the Smash GG. And also, it will show their team if I separate it, but that's a more manual stuff. And also, they will already have put their region in, which is Auckland over here, Auckland, Christchurch, Whangarei. There's some of these, like Whangarei, I will have to change it to Auckland because for all intents and purposes, it's the same region. If I'm making it so that if you are ranked in a certain region, you are from that region. So, Jamie, you'll be with okay, you know what? I'll make it right now. Players. Now you can see that, and you don't need to know a lot of stuff here. So Jarsina, JHN, Auckland, and Taka, direct. No, it's KT that one. He will be Christchurch because he's ranked in Christchurch. I can't write. So there we go. And I save this, and now I think if I refresh this, and I put in Jarsina, it puts in JHN, it puts him in Auckland. And now I save this, it shows you JHN Jarsina is from Auckland. I think that's really neat. So that sort of stuff happens. I mean, Tauranga, because he's ranked from Auckland, he will be from Auckland. I don't care. If you want to fight me on that, you can make me a Tauranga photo, and I will try to put it in. Maybe. Because the way it works is, I go to the regions, and then you see the 4 regions over here. If you want to make me... What if he gets ranked in Hamilton as well? Hamilton doesn't have a PR, so... Fake news. Once you guys have a PR, I will maybe consider that. But also, it's the same photo, so... It's literally the same region. The big dot covers everything. So, either way, I know that you're making a gag about it, but, hold that. Also, that means whenever people are commentating, I can just put in the drop-down also works for the commentary. So when I put it in Jarsina, it will show up like that. And then when I save it, it's kind of hard to see, I guess. I will turn off my display capture. You can see that commentator Jarsina over here. I think it's really cool. So, there's also swap, which means if the people are on the wrong side, this also works with the score. And I can save that. So when stuff like that happens, when the score is also wrong, it'll fix the score. It also fixes the regions. It can reset if the score is reset. Like, oh, it's a bracket reset. It will save the score properly. Also, the score also has the animation. I think it's kind of neat. And if everything needs to be, what the fuck? Go already. Snail is playing Guilty Gear Xrd? Hell yeah, dude. And when everything is done, that doesn't clear. That's an issue. You can fix that right now. Layout XML. Clear all. P1 region, comma, P2 region. Cool, that saves. And that's done. And what did I change here? Oh, I removed that line. Whatever, dog. Whatever, man. Okay. So, where is it? There we go. So now, if I hit refresh and then I clear, everything clears. And then I can save it, and then there's nothing there. Oh, what the hell? Whatever, that can stay. I don't care about that. Usually there'll be some people there anyway. I don't care to fix that. I don't know anything about JScript, but I'd look into an IDE. I will take that into consideration. I'm not too sure about JavaScript myself. I'm basically like, this is not the actual overlay. This is what the overlay looks like. Where is it? In GFing, a witness and loose is kind of crucial. That is true. It will mostly be done by like, where is it? Why is your Windows not activated? Because I haven't bought it yet. I'm too poor. I don't know, Hugh. No. Hugh, man, true, there we go. Like, I can just make it winners, and I can just make this losers. I can just do it like that. Then I save it. Then it shows up over here. And also, one thing you will notice is, Human Choose name is really long. I can take this off and then make it easier to see. Right? If I save this, the name is really big. But then I put the L in, it would be too big, so it wouldn't fit. And so because of that, it resizes the name. I think it's really, really cool. It's really hard to make it work for the grand finals, though. It doesn't work for that. I was like, I don't know why this doesn't work. The resize of the thing on the top doesn't work like that. Oh yeah, somebody noticed. Thank you. I just had that as a joke. I've never fixed that. It's been there like ever since I started working on this. I thought it was really funny. Actually, it's not even true. I lose parents and NZ FGC tournaments. If I can type. And I save that. And look, it all looks like garbage, but it all fits. And I didn't have to do a single thing. So also, I mean, it also means if there's a really, really long, stupid crew name, and I can, it is tiny, but I don't expect, this is like this is the worst case scenario when the name is really, really, really long. From Oakland, other really, really long, stupid crew name. From Wellington. And I save that. And then it resizes the names. And then I change it to Chegg. And again, like the names, the teams get put in by themselves and the region gets put in by itself. So I can't mess up anything. That's really important to me. And then I put it on Novotel or something. And then I save that. And it changes the image and it changes that. I think that's so cool that it all works. Because last year, none of this worked. I had only started working on this like 2 weeks beforehand, and none of this worked. I was so mad, and I didn't understand what was going wrong. And so, even though, like, yeah, future-proofing is like, I need to protect myself from myself, because I will mess up some things. I know I will mess up. So, this is really good. But, like, last year, if you look at, I will pull up some VODs. YouTube. What's a good VOD to look at? Biggie Breezy. Let's look at that.
So is that
I'll mute those. First of all, like this sort of stuff was working, but the problem was that the names weren't also this set is really sad, by the way. Don't watch. But this stuff wasn't updating by itself. This was really annoying. Like it wouldn't. Also, shout out to Christian. That's messed up. But what was I gonna say? Like this names wasn't changing in the middle of the stream. So what we had to do, you could see it. Where can you see it? That's a good example. So whenever we did stuff like this, it wasn't necessarily. Shout out to Anthony Fantana. Yeah, this video is really funny. So whenever this would happen, yeah, like, where is it? Can you not see it here? Is this not a good example? Yeah, there you go. Like Aloof and Semikins, I didn't have that properly set up. Like I was like, oh shit, this needs to be the losers and the winners. So I had to switch the overlay to a different scene, and then it would update it. And then you also see that it isn't properly loading because the text didn't fade in properly. So all this stuff was done super like I had to just rig it on the day. Also, this match for top 8, you see the text is different. That's because I couldn't get this working either. So I had to literally just make it into an OBS, like a text file, and had to run another different program to make it work. It was so upsetting. But all this works now. I'm so happy. This makes a lot of my work and the work of everybody who will potentially have to. Jamie, it was really crazy, and then nothing happened. See me win the tournament. It's all right. And then, but what I'm talking about is like also, I can put in win the semis, and then it updates, and it changes like that. I think it's really cool. Also, the rounds are also in a CSV file. So you see that. Oh, I can close this one. See this like grand final set 2, grand final set 2, loses semis. I can delete these. I don't really need these. And then crews. I don't know. This is what winners R1. I don't know. Losers R2, and disable this. That's not what I want. Refresh that, and I can make it. Also, if I hit that button, it just clears. Did you say one of the round things wasn't working? The round things wasn't working last year. It all works this year. The only thing that doesn't work currently that is meant to work is the commentators on fading, which I can just get to, and I haven't made this fade either. I haven't set tween max on the commentators or the regions. But everything wasn't working last year. Everything was like so garbage last year. It was so rigged. But this year everything works. Partially thanks to you, partially thanks to me actually having time, but mostly thanks to you, because it all works now. I'm so happy. The other ideas are, there's an intermediate camp. We'll have you excited. I'm really excited, dude. But the intermediate camp will have stuff in it like Big Gritty just destroyed Aloof in a 3-0 in losers round 2, and Chimps just ordered pizza, be ready. Then I can save that. And then the idea is that they will keep ticking over here or something, like down the bottom. So it'll be like they will keep going like Big Region, like it's like a ticker from it'll just keep going in a ticker sort of deal, like a news flash or something, I guess. I guess not really a news flash, but like from a news channel or something. Keep going like that. And also we have another set of ideas. I can try to show that. Images. No, it's in the doc, isn't it? Yeah. You can see all my Google Docs and everything. Where is it? Yeah, Liza's a dangerous person. That's actually kind of funny. Biggie II talks. You can see all the private information that we've been discussing. So the million PM. These are the ideas. They're probably not going to be different cams, but like this is another idea that we had is in the middle of sets, we can just play the where did the feed message show up? The feed messages show up. I'll show you. Where's the download that I had? So the feed message will show up down the bottom over here. That will keep flashing. This will probably get moved down and make it be made bigger or something, so it looks like an actual news as a proper ticker or something. But that's the idea. They will keep flashing, like go like that, and then keep going like that, and then keep going like that, sort of deal. That's the idea. The intermission music is probably gonna be. Let me try to find it. I had a really, really cool one. Actually, you know what? I'll keep playing it. Music. I think this one. It will probably be this, most likely. Or if I can find like a. Oh, this is kind of loud, right? Compared to me. I'll turn this down significantly. It will probably be this. Or it can be this. I like this more, so I'm going to keep that on. But the idea is that in the middle of sets, like, you know, if it's like in the match is just finished and it's in the middle of like on a pool or something, the idea is to have this the game, this is the player cam, and this will be like a lot of the stuff that's happening Just put a lo-fi hip-hop stream? Maybe. I want to get something that won't get copyright flagged on YouTube or on Twitch. That's pretty important to me. But I will try to find some stuff for it. It's not that hard. I can go to, like, I don't know, some not DNCA free, what is it called? Commercially accessible or something. Like entity music. That's not gonna happen. Hate to break your hopes, but that's not gonna happen. Can I make this bigger? I guess I can't. But that's the idea. Like, there'll be a schedule over here and the brackets over here. There'll be like a photo to the schedule and like a Google Drive or something. I don't care if I get copyrighted here. I literally don't care. But this is probably not gonna play. I will probably find something that's copyright free. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, copyright free. But that's the idea. Another cool thing, or I guess other ideas are just like the commentator cam and the crowd cam. But that sort of stuff is not very hard or not very intensive on either the designer or the artist. Not the artist, sorry, the coder, which is me. Can't you play like Sea Shanty 2 Trap Remix? Probably not. I will look that up just to be sure. Shanty 2. What the hell? Sea Shanty Wellington? I'm gonna go look that up. What the hell is this? I have never been. Wow. I've never heard about this ever. This one's smushed. Yeah, yeah, have a nice day, Jamie. But yeah, that's the idea. I'm probably gonna pull that, yeah. But that's the idea for the stream. There's a lot of stuff coming. I'm really excited. As soon as the art is done, I will be down to show everything off, because I really want to start it off. I think it's really epic. There's a lot of other stuff that's gonna happen. But as far as the stream goes, I really want to show off everything about a stream. And also there's no text over here. There should be commentators. What else should be here? Let's think. Round commentators, intermediate cam should show that. That sort of stuff will also be there. And the other one, there's M-text. This can be literally everything. This can be like the schedule. This can be the bracket. And this can be another two other things like double slots in 2 hours, or the next is RPS or something. Oh yeah, as far as the basic schedule goes, Friday, there's nothing happening if you're not a homie, but if you are a homie, there's some stuff happening. You should probably come down on Fridays. On the Friday. On Saturday, there's going to be all the brackets, obviously, but there's also going to be doubles. There will 95% be doubles for Ultimate. Melee doubles are being run by Ramble, unless he decides not to for some reason. But that's not my area, that's his area. Also, I should probably play this game at some point. What's happening on Friday if you're a homie? Homies only know. If you're a homie, you'll know. If you're a homie, you will come to know that that information when it is pertinent. If you're not a homie, you won't know. But on Saturdays, there's all the brackets, obviously, until I think top 16. No, until top 8 at the very least. For Melee top 4 currently. It might be top 8 later, not sure. We will get to it when we get to it. But other than that, what was I gonna say? There's gonna be a bunch of side events. There's gonna be There's ultimate doubles that we're running. There's melee doubles that Ramble is running. There's gonna be RPS, which is really fun, and Mao is gonna win it again, which is gonna be sick. And Jody's gonna come second again, which is also gonna be sick. And there's gonna be the auction cruise. So the way the auction cruise work is kind of complicated. I can show you a Facebook post from last year. You're gonna see on Facebook now. Ooh. Peter Sue made an event. Interested? Not interested. Suck my dick. Biggie Breezy. What do you say? Okay. So if you look at, where's that post? Secret TO messages. I mean, you can't. Can you see it? No, you couldn't see it because on the other. It's on the other. Oh, you could. It says over there. Shit. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, this video is sick, by the way. I love this video. But where is it? It's like a post that explains it really well. No, this one. Oh, this one. There's this one. So it's basically this concept, but for Ultimate. And it's gonna be run by it's gonna be run in Scotch-Rite. So what happens is, at the start of, oh, what was that scream? It's it's an Evangelion lo-fi hip hop music. I can change it. I can put on. Oh, the ad's gonna play for 30 seconds. But I can wait for that.
It will not travel to any other Australian city.
I will turn this way the hell down.
Sale tomorrow.
But the way it works is that you, at the start of it, you draft crews, like the top 4. Okay, so the crews. Okay, I'll start from the very, very beginning. The 4 crew captains are the 4 qualifiers. So the Auckland qualifier, the Wellington qualifier, the not the Christchurch. Is there Christchurch? No. There's the Auckland qualifier. There's the Christchurch qualifier. No, Auckland qualifier, the Hamilton qualifier, the Wellington qualifier, and the People's Champion qualifier, which was the voting one. Which is why it was really important to win the voting, by the way. Those 4 will be the captains. And based on that, they will like draft crews based on who made top 16. There will be crews of 4 crews of 4. The way it works normally. Okay, music is back. Music is back. I'll put this back on. So those are 4 crews of 4, and you're eligible if you made top 16. Like the sheet. Oh. Where is it? I gotta move this out of the way. Forms. Turn on. Oh, this is a display. I can't. Can I? Can I do that? Oh, I should do that. Where is this? Streamer. Streamer mode. There we go. Enable streamer mode. But when? Biggie II commentary signups. Oh yeah, if you are interested in commentary, you should definitely fill out the commentary sign up form. It's available is a Discord. What do you call it? It's a Discord announcement. It will soon be a Twitter. Soon be on Twitter as well. Reading spreadsheet. Link open. There. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, where was I? Sorry. Yeah, the shoutouts to thank you, Bless, for putting in the form. So if you're interested in commentary, you should sign up. You should fill up the form. But either way, what was I gonna say? So once you made the 4 crews of 4, what is gonna happen is an auction. So the way the auction works is that I will announce random packs of 3 characters each. But 1 character will be revealed, and there will also be a theme to the pack. So, for instance, I can be like, this pack is the monkey pack. It contains Diddy Kong, or something like that. And then there will be a bidding. Every team has like 500 currency. I will let that punt slide. There will be 500 currency, and based on that, you can bid for however much you want, starting from like 1. And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until it reaches 20, in which case it goes speed. It goes 20, 25, 30, 35, etc. Once there's a bidding that's been done, I will reveal what is in the pack. Like I'll go, oh yeah, you bought this pack for, I don't know, 50 currency, and this pack contains Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, and King K. Rool, or something like that. It will probably not be that easy, but there will be some that are like a little bit difficult to tell, but like a lot of them will be really obvious, or like somewhat obvious. Just so you don't get tricked when you try to purchase a pack. And every single character is revealed eventually. The packs are picked at random, but like every character has a named pack. So if you're really waiting for your villager pack, or your Isabella pack, or your I don't know what characters people play, Fox Pack or something, you can wait for it, and there will be one that is announced, and then you can put all your money towards it. Once 3 of the 4 teams have run out of money, the 4th team gets to buy packs for 5 currency each. So if everybody's run out of currency, and then there's one team that's left that's got like 40, they get to pick 8 packs, and based on that, so, and what you have purchased essentially is character stocks. So you've purchased, like, if in all the purchases you've got, like, I don't know, 5 King K. Rool or something. I don't know why I keep bringing up the character. You essentially have 5 King K. Rool stocks to share amongst your crew. So one person can legitimately go in with 3 King K. Rool stocks in the squad strike crew battle, because that's what they picked. And also they have to, everybody has to tell me what packs they're picking, or not, what teams each player is coming in with at the start. It's kind of like locking in new characters at the start of a regular crew battle. And then after that is standard crew battle format. You play, and it's single elim for the 4, then you win. It's pretty cool. That's SAS crews. People, like, if it's kind of hard to understand, don't worry. When you see it, it will be really easy. You will get it right away. But other than that, like that's pretty much it. I'm just rambling at this point. Also Sunday, I guess we can talk about Sunday. That's all for Saturday. Sunday is gonna be top 8 for Ultimate, top 8 for PM, top 4 for Melee currently, and the Willy West Crisis Crew Battle, and I think that's it. Because we have to leave, because it's like from 12 to 8, so we have to leave at 8 p.m. Pack up everything starting 8 p.m. and then leave after that. There will probably be one room where people can play. Other than that, people can, go drink down in the city or something. I will probably pack up as little as I need to, and then hit I don't know, some food store or something, because I'll be really hungry. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Biggie. That's all the information I can really give out. Again, if you're interested in commentary, please sign up using the commentary form that Blaz put in the chat, or you will see it on Twitter, on the Biggie Twitter page. Let me see if that's actually put up now. Windbox. So sorry for hitting my mic. It has not been put up. I guess it'll be put up soon. But yeah, I will put this all on YouTube because I think it's pretty interesting. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I think a lot of the stuff is really cool and interesting, so I wanted to show it off. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Thank you for helping out, Toot. It was incredibly invaluable. And I will leave you guys with one last thing before I go. You know what? That's it. I will leave you guys with that, and with that, I will go.